Hello everyone in MPA 585 and hello Professor Curtis. This is Hannah Musa and I'm going to be talking about student loans as an example of market failure. So I found this really great video about the history of student loans and basically how they came out to be what they are today. So it talks about the GI Bill of 1944 and how that was instituted to help veterans coming out of World War II get their educations, among other things. And then it talks about the National Defense Education Act of 1958. And this was basically the United States trying to beat out Russia in the arms race since Russia had, at that point, launched Sputnik. So they were trying to encourage people in the United States to go back to school and get their educations in science and technology so that they were able to get back on top of the arms race at this point. And then it talks about changes to college campuses, which included perks and renovations as well, which would lead to rising costs. So what I thought of was the Cal Poly Pomona Library, which was renovated in 1989. So this probably led to students needing to take out loans in order to cover the rising costs of tuition because of needing to pay, obviously, for the library. So going on to our textbook, it talks about how in 1965 the government took action to basically help students get their educations, make it easier for students to get their educations through loans. So then it goes on to talk about how more recently private lenders were basically taking advantage of this and hiking up interest rates and also trying to make a profit out of student loans. So then the government found out what was going on and basically became the main source of providing loans. So at this point you see how it's a market failure because as our book talks about, it's an incomplete market. So it talks about whenever private markets fail to provide a good or service, even though the cost of providing it is less than what individuals are willing to pay, that would be the definition of an incomplete market. So you see the failure because private lenders were basically taking advantage of students and giving them loans that were not going to be easy to pay back because of the interest rates. So you see how that would be classified as an incomplete market. Okay, so these are my references, and thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend. Okay, thanks. Bye.